for cuticles. Excuse me. You can go there if you want. I'm sorry, 1 second. I just here's something on the background. So the green coarse bit can be used on callous skin, right? It can be used on side walls. For example, men's manicure, and you have thick side walls, you can use the green one, right? If you have something in here, we never use the core, like extra coarse or coarse bits right here. No, green ones not working here. They will overfile the skin for sure, 100%. Even when you cannot see it with naked eye, you will overfile it. Next. So green is callous skin, blue, one, blue. I'm talking about our bits right now. I'm not talking about US made bits, because of green in the US, it's even coarse than European green. Just remember that. And that is even worse. Can damage the skin like one step more. Blue, medium. Blue in US, you can use it for skin, thick skin, but I will not recommend you to use it on the nail plate. It can overfile the nail plate. Our bits can be used on the top of the nail, but again, lightly touching, not overfiling, no pressure, no digging, and mostly on the skin. The red ones are super soft, smooth, and they are fine bits. They can be used on top just a little bit, again, lightly touching the nail plate, and they can be used on the skin, right? They are super soft. They're good for diabetics. They are good for people with different sensitivities. Acetone will remove products from bits. Yeah, sure, it will remove, but you have to use, make sure you use wire brush, and just remember, then more you use wire brush, then rough you use, then dull your coverage, then faster dullness. So you need to make sure you're gentle with your beads and you clean them. Yes, and acetone, they can be used, they can be soaked in acetone if you use them for gel polish, for example, right? They can be soaked in acetone before you use soap and water, and then you perform your disinfection. Anyone use sanding bits? That's all I learned about in school. I've been experimenting for a couple of years now with the bits. Okay, so about sanding bits. Personally, me, I would talk about me. I have many years experience, right? And I have so many students all around the world. And I will tell you one thing. So sanding bits are old school for us, and we do not recommend to use them on the nails. The reason why? Scent. Right? The sanding bits, that's basically the sand particles attached to the top. What's glued? They are attaching it with the adhesive. So they are gluing the particles on top of your bit, and they're coming off, right? They're flying all around, they're coming off. Yes, you can throw them away after each service you use, and they get hot. Yes, that's 100%. They cause heat a lot. So I will not recommend them. Diamond, it is the strongest metal, and personally, I love diamond better because of the particles are even all the time, right? They're getting dull over the time, but at the same time, they work way longer. They can be disinfected, they can be autoclaved, tin cannot. That's why I love diamond way, way better. Next, let's talk about angles. I will perform you some of the tricks. I'll show you some of the tricks with the bits, but I also want to talk about the shapes. So how I will help you how to choose your bead, the bead you will work with, not just to throw them away or to forget them on the shelf, right? So nails. That's what we have. That's our nail and our eponychium. Yep, proximal nail fold, PNF. Personally, me, I agreed with Dogshan about keratinized tissue, which is a cuticle or keratinized tissue. Attached here, and the matrix. All right, let's talk about matrix. Nail bed here we have, and that's the nail plate right here. So what's happening? We're gonna go back talking about state board in Europe, and personally, me, I'm asking you guys, if you're not sure what are you doing, do not do it. Stop doing it right away. Do not spend your time, do not spend your money before you take a professional class, because I don't want you to damage the nails. It needs to be professionally performed, okay? So first, eponychium, proximal nail fold. We have eponychium here, cuticle, keratinized matrix, which is the root of our nail, right? And our nail plate. What's happening on some of the videos, what you see? The most popular flame bead, what are they doing? Digging inside. Digging inside, right? Super deep. So we never do this. First of all, you never go so deep underneath, because we're breaking the seal, what's protecting the matrix from bacteria to enter the body. So we perform the safe file manicure. We just exfoliate. We never remove. Just remember that. We always exfoliate that amount of the cuticle, what's safe to exfoliate. And we always leave protection here. So how to check it? You can lift your cuticle and to see if you have the seal broken or not, how deep you can go, right? And about the flame bits, I love flame a lot actually, but it has to be working for you guys. We have different size, we have different diameter of the flame bit, but let me show you the one we have. I have here 1.6. I have 2.5. I have 2.3, 2.5, 2.3, 1.6. They're all different size, different diameter. Do you see? Different diameter, right? Why it's important? Where is my pen? Here. Why it's important? Yeah, 2.1, I love 2.1 too. So why it's important? When we working with a flame, we never go deep, right? We never work with those guys, we never go deep. Those guys are made for sidewalls. So you open in one sidewall, another one, and you're working in here with the pointy bits like this, narrow bits. Thank you. So we never work with those guys underneath of the cuticle, because it is a chance that we can damage the cuticle, we can damage the skin. With the beads 2.1 and 2.5 we have here, they are different. We can work, we can clean by the cuticle, but again, everything is dependent on the skin type. because of if we see that we have thick skin, if we see that we have thick cuticle, yes, we can work with them. But if we see super sensitive skin,